Welcome to the Northern Arizona University Commencement Exercises. Will everyone please rise and remain standing for the processional of our distinguished faculty, led by our Bachelor student standard bearers who are carrying their college gonfalons. Please welcome our honored guests and members of the platform party. The President of the Faculty Senate, Kate Ellis, will carry the University Mace to be placed with distinction on the platform. Her entrance will signify the entrance of our University President, Dr. Jose Luis Cruz Rivera.
Good morning, class of 2022. Please be seated. As president of NAU, I am pleased to welcome the members of the graduating class of 2022 and the families and friends and fellow students who have gathered at this commencement ceremony in this wondrous facility in one of the world's most majestic college cities, the city of Flagstaff in the great state of Arizona. I am pleased to be joined on stage by my wife, Dr. Rima Brusi, who, along with me, is so proud to call Flagstaff and NAU our home. Welcome to the legendary walk-up sky dome of Northern Arizona University, a university that sits at the base of the San Francisco Peaks, on homeland sacred to Native Americans throughout the region, a university that honors the past, present, and future of generations of Native Americans who have lived here for millennia and will forever call this place home. I also want to acknowledge two special guests on stage today: the President of the Navajo Nation, Jonathan Nez, and the First Lady of the Navajo Nation, Cecilia Nez. They are both proud NAU alums, and First Lady Nez will receive her master's degree today. Let's give them another round of applause. In addition to being proud alums, they both received honorary doctorates from NAU recently, and we are so grateful for the partnership of the Navajo Nation with NAU. As we recognize the sacred land our university was built on and our long history of serving Native American students and communities, we're honored that they join our celebration here today. This is a very special day, a day to celebrate the aspirations that brought our graduates to NAU, as well as the many discoveries and achievements that filled their academic experience, and to anticipate the opportunities that will be within reach as they enter the next chapter in their lives. The NAU experience has prepared these graduates to know where they want to go and has empowered them with what it takes to get there. I am honored to be a part of celebrating our students' success. Before we begin our ceremony, please stand as you're able for the singing of our national anthem, performed today by the NAU Accidentals. Actually, the NAU Highlanders.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you, NAU Highlanders, and thank you to the NAU Wind Symphony for their fine performance today. I would like to take a moment to recognize all of our NAU faculty who have contributed to your success. Your dedication, dear colleagues, helps make this moment possible. Our faculty are represented on stage today by the President of the Faculty Senate, Kate Ellis. And I would like also to thank our staff, the staff of NAU, for the foundational support that they provide to advancing the university's mission and the success of our students. Our staff are represented today on stage by Mackenzie McLaughlin, Vice President-elect of the Staff Advisory Council. It is my pleasure to welcome NAU Faculty Senate President Kate Ellis to the podium.
Thank you, President Cruz Rivera. On stage, I am joined by today's speakers, the deans and associate deans of our colleges, and other contributors to our university. All of these individuals are here to witness the conferring of the degrees and to honor our graduates. I would also like to recognize and thank Sheila Anders and Brian Sanders, who will read our graduates' names today, our countless volunteers, and our many dedicated marshals serving in this commencement. Their names are listed in your program. Please welcome to the podium Maylee Acosta, President of the Associated Students of Northern Arizona University, who will share remarks with our graduates.
One second. Good afternoon, fellow classmates, parents, faculty, staff, and guests. My name is Maylee Acosta, and I am proud to be standing here as your student body president. '23. In 1899, this university first opened its doors. When it first opened its doors, it opened it to 23 students. Now looking around, we can clearly see that there are more than 23 students, calculating in the fact that this is only one of 4 commencement ceremonies and 6 this school year. 23. I am proud to be the legacy of those 23, those who decided to better themselves. 23 students who chose to be a part of something new. But those 23 students aren't the only legacy that we are all a part of today. Today, each and every one of us here has come for something greater. 4 years ago, I made the decision to apply for college. Perhaps similarly to all of you, I only had 2 expectations. 1, that I would be eating a lot of ramen noodles, and 2, that if I decide to go, I would be leaving with a lot of debt. Now, frankly, neither of those sounded very appealing, so why go at all? I mean, really, I think we soon came to realize that there were other ways to make a living. We could start our own business, attend a trade school, or become an influencer. We've all seen it, the viral video that jumpstarts our classmates' careers. Despite the dietary changes and looming debt, I think we decided to go to college because we wanted to provide ourselves with successful opportunities in areas that we are passionate about. Whether it's deciding to go into the medical field, pursuing a career educating others, or working in Parks and Rec, we decided to come here to better ourselves. And to stay because we had a strong... Oh, and why did we choose to stay? Well, I think we chose to stay because we felt we had a strong support system that would help us through our journey of higher education. This support may have come from financial aid, from loved ones, or from those inside the classroom. Maybe for you it was I am Q. I am Q, people. That made you feel a sense of belonging, a professor that guided you and reassured you on your degree path. Or your teammates. I see some student athletes that guided you through your path. Or your teammates and coaches that told you that regardless of what you choose, regardless of where you end up, or how tough it gets, because we know it gets tough, that quitting is not an option. For me, it was my advisors, family, friends, and of course, the Lumberjack Scholarship. No matter who or what, we also can't deny that you were the greatest common factor. You endured the stress, you took out the loans, and you put in all your effort to get to this day. When you first began this journey, your graduation was not guaranteed. This graduating class has continued to show their resilience and dedication through a pandemic, a plethora of social issues, and your own individual battles. I have no doubt that the knowledge you have acquired inside and outside of the classroom has prepared you for this next chapter in your life. I hope you all have a wonderful time with your families, and congratulations, you did it!
Thank you, Maylee. I now would like to introduce Mackenzie McLaughlin, Vice President-elect of the NAU Staff Advisory Council, to share a few words on behalf of the NAU staff.
Buenos dias, Lumberjacks, parents, families, and loved ones. Y gracias, Dr. Cruz Rivera, for giving me the opportunity to speak to everyone today. I tear up at literally every graduation I attend. It doesn't matter if it's a preschool graduation or a university ceremony, whether I know the graduates or not. And it's because they represent such a powerful combination of tremendous hard work and boundless opportunity. They also honestly bring back the nervous excitement I remember feeling when I sat exactly where you all are today. I could not have imagined where my life would lead me. Literally this stage, 5 years later, still here at NAU and giving a speech at commencement, no less. It's a good thing I teach public speaking, or this would be totally terrifying right now. Since graduating, I've crossed paths with so many lumberjacks, whether in person through the classroom or recruiting prospective students, some of whom might be here today, or digitally through my time at NAU social media and NAU communications. So being here today in front of you all is easily one of the coolest things I will ever get to do. So whether we've met in person or not, consider me one of your biggest fans. The best part of today is that each one of you will be going on your own unique and amazing adventure. It'll have ups and downs and all those cliches, but I just want you to know this: you are ready for all of it. So on behalf of more than 4,000 staff and faculty who make this university run, who have supported you from the moment you applied to NAU all the way through graduating today, know this: we are rooting for you. So don't be strangers. Congratulations and felicidades, lumberjacks. It is now my pleasure to welcome Kate Ellis back up to share remarks on behalf of NAU faculty.
Congratulations to the class of 2022. Today is the celebration and closure of years of your hard work. Your education was disrupted on an epic scale due to the pandemic, but you have proven tenacious and resilient, as evidenced by the fact you are here today at this incredible moment of transition. Look at all the people who are here today to celebrate all you have accomplished. The dome is almost full. In the midst of the joy and excitement, take the time to thank the people who created your support network and helped you to complete your education. I also extend a most heartfelt thank you to all the staff who have helped these graduates to succeed, who have supported the faculty and made it possible for the university to provide an education, a place to live, to eat, to play, to work, to perform, to experiment, and to engage, and for all of us to rediscover what it means to be in a classroom learning together. And congratulations to the faculty. Look around you at all the families and friends who are here to celebrate their graduates, our students. We too have done something incredible as we taught, mentored, advised, listened, and helped guide every single day these students on their path to this moment. Our efforts during a period of unbelievable disruption were Herculean, and I thank you for everything you have done to support these graduates. Finally, I would like to thank President Cruz Rivera on behalf of the faculty for the reception you have provided for us today. It was a welcome gesture acknowledging our work, perhaps an incentive to help get us here, but it is meaningful, and we thank you. Congratulations, graduates. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Carmel Malkovich, President of the NAU Alumni Association, who will greet you on behalf of our NAU alumni community of nearly 200,000 lumberjacks.
Good morning, lumberjacks. It is my privilege to stand before a class of lumberjacks as full of resilience, promise, and potential as this one. My name is Carmel Malkovich, class of 2003, and it is my honor to serve as the NAU Alumni Association Board President. Today, I offer my congratulations and welcome you into the lumberjack alumni community of nearly 200,000 worldwide. And I also grant you a lifetime membership into the Northern Arizona University Alumni Association. On behalf of the entire Lumberjack alumni family, congratulations, class of 2022. We are so proud to celebrate your hard work, accomplishments, and your distinct, remarkable journey along the way. We all leave NAU with memories and experiences that shape our future and prepare us for the next phase of life. Today, you join the caring Lumberjack alumni family, and we are committed to keeping you connected to NAU. Alumni give back in many ways, including mentoring and supporting current students while also recruiting future students. So please visit foundationnau.org to find the NAU alumni chapter in your city, learn about other outstanding alumni, and share your story. Connect with us on social at NAU Alumni and see for yourself why even after you graduate, Lumberjack life is the best life. Congratulations, graduates. Your fellow alumni are rooting for you. As you begin this new chapter of life, treasure and be proud of your NAU story, and remember, we are Lumberjacks for life. Go Jacks!
Thank you, Carmel. It is an honor to have Student Regent Rachel Conyer of the Arizona Board of Regents celebrating with us today. Regent Conyer is a member of the Board of Regents, which serves as the governing body for Arizona's public universities. The Board of Regents has 2 students serving on the board who serve 2-year terms. Regent Conyer is a proud lumberjack who is enrolled in the Honors College and is majoring in exercise science with a minor in psychology. She has worked as a supplemental instruction leader at NAU, and she was a member of the Student Health Advocacy Committee. Ensuring access to higher education is a priority for Regent Conyer, and she is dedicated to supporting students at Arizona's public universities. It is my pleasure to introduce Regent Conyer, who will speak on behalf of the board. Please join me in welcoming her today.
Welcome, graduates of the class of 2022. On behalf of the Arizona Board of Regents, I am thrilled and honored to be with you to celebrate your graduation. I congratulate each of you. You've earned your degree during a worldwide pandemic that represents one of the most challenging times in recent history. I commend you for your strength, your perseverance, and your resilience. Even through significant hardships, you were not deterred in your goals, and your spirit inspires me and every single person in attendance today. I'm proud of you and all of our students who finished degrees in a college environment that has been unlike any other. Now that you've earned your degree, you can celebrate knowing that it was all worth it. The studying, the test taking, the paper writing, the late nights were not in vain. Benefits to students who earn their degrees last a lifetime. There's an increasing need for educated employees in our workforce, and I'm proud to say that from what I see in front of me today, Northern Arizona University is in no short supply. One of my favorite things about this university is the tight-knit community. I'm sure you all have stories of friends, classmates, and professors who impacted your life in significant ways and helped you achieve your goal of earning a degree. Take time to remember those individuals who helped you along the way. This is the legacy of our institution. If possible, I would encourage you to be that person to someone else. Continue to inspire those around you as you have been inspired during your studies. I also encourage you to learn continuously throughout your lives. Even though you have completed your degree, remain curious. Continue to seek knowledge wherever possible. And above all, treat others with respect, even when their opinion differs from yours. Some of life's greatest lessons come from unexpected places. Treat differing opinions as an opportunity to learn. This is how problems are solved and how real understanding occurs in our nation and in our world. You represent a new generation, one that our society will look toward to address the many challenges facing our state and our society. Do not take this task lightly. We look to you as our future leaders, innovators, and world changers. I would like to close with one of my favorite quotes. It's about climbing a mountain, which I think is fitting, seeing as we're at 7,000 feet elevation. The quote reads, "Climb the mountain not to plant your flag, but to embrace the challenge, enjoy the air, and behold the view. Climb it so you can see the world, not so the world can see you." I love this quote because it reminds me why each of us is completing a degree. Not unlike climbing a mountain, you have undergone a grueling task with a magnificent reward. Not the recognition that you receive today, but the opportunities it represents, now and for the rest of your lives. You're currently at a metaphorical peak. Take in the view, celebrate your accomplishments, but remember that there are even greater things to be achieved now that you have earned your degree. Take what you've learned and keep climbing, lumberjacks. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Regent Conyer, for being part of our celebration today. At this time, I welcome our Executive Vice President and Provost, Karen Pugliese, who will introduce our honorary doctoral candidate and commencement speaker.
It is my pleasure to bring before you today an outstanding individual whose accomplishments and contributions warrant recognition from the academic community of Northern Arizona University. Dr. Colleen Smith serves as Coconino Community College's 5th president. She has an extensive experience serving community colleges across the nation as an administrator, faculty member, consultant, and presenter at national conferences. She has served on numerous boards, committees, commissions at all levels, and currently serves as the Arizona Community College Coordinating Council, on the Arizona Community College Coordinating Council, which she chaired in 2018 and 19. Dr. Smith earned her PhD from Texas Women's University and both her bachelor's and master's degrees from Texas A&M Commerce. I welcome Dr. Colleen Smith to come forward.
It is indeed an honor to have Dr. Colleen Smith with us today. Northern Arizona University recognizes her highest attainment of educational and professional achievement by bestowing upon her an honorary doctoral degree. Dr. Colleen Smith, in recognition of your distinguished career and in acknowledgement of your many contributions to education and the community, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, including all of the privileges, prerogatives, and responsibilities pertaining to that degree. Congratulations.
President Cruz Rivera, distinguished faculty, staff, all of the wonderful guests, family, and friends who are here today, and most of all, our graduating students. Thank you so much for this honor and for giving me a moment to speak to you. I was trying to figure out how to shorten my speech because I know you need to get out of here. I just haven't quite figured it out yet, so let's go. I do have to tell you, every time I go to a meeting in Flagstaff of any kind, maybe it's Chamber of Commerce, any kind of meeting, everybody in the room either has a degree from Northern Arizona University, or they have a child who's going to school right now at Northern Arizona University. Usually I am the only person in the room that doesn't have that. And now I have one, and I get to say, yeah. I hope college for you has been a time to discover and explore many new passions. My wish for you today is that you will continue to discover and explore new passions throughout your entire life and never stop. Have you ever been told that Einstein's teachers thought he was dull-witted and moody? In her book, Possessing Genius, Carolyn Abraham noted, along with that idea, that his teachers thought he would never amount to anything. And yet she also stated that he certainly had no difficulty concentrating when he chose to. Why do you think that was? I think it was because when he found his passion, he had no difficulty concentrating. Have you experienced that in college when you found those things that are just so exciting to you? Now I'm going to share with you a little bit of my experience in college. How many of you here, would you raise your hand, are the first generation of your family to go to college? Wow. That is so impressive. Well, that's where I was. I won't tell you how many years ago, but quite a long time ago. And I will tell you that my very first passion that I discovered when I went to college was my husband. And that's a different kind of passion, but you know, it's still with me all these years later. He was the only person I met when I went to college that was more underfunded than I was. Now see, when you get to be a community college president, you learn to use terms like underfunded. So I won't say to you that we're a very poor college at Coconino Community College. I will say we are an amazing college and we're underfunded, okay? So yes, he was even more underfunded than I was, so it made sense that I married him, okay? Just took care of that. We were both discovering many different kinds of passion while we were in college and learning so much from our amazing professors. And we found, both of us, a real profound passion for the arts. And we still have that. And how we learn about the world in which we live through art. We both found a deep connection between what it means to be human as we experience life through many different perspectives, both in our own art making and through the art of others. We both determined early on that we wanted to share that experience and understanding of art and art making with students. In other words, we wanted to be university professors. Just like those amazing university professors we were so fortunate to learn from. And just like the amazing university professors that I'm sure you have had the fortunate experience to learn from here at NAU. Now, please know all colleges and universities have amazing, dynamic professors that we would all be fortunate to learn from, as well as maybe a few of those professors who have not yet found their passion. But I will tell you, I think NAU must have an amazing group of professors, and that's what we have at Coconino Community College, who not only have found their passion in the discipline that they teach and love, but their passion in teaching students and giving their lives, their commitment to sharing that passion for learning and that passion for their discipline with students. And as we continued through college, my husband had a very strong passion for mathematics and science, and I discovered a new passion for psychology and communications. Yeah! And you know, I was from a very small town, and even being able to go to college was just amazing, and I'd never even heard of psychology, and wow, amazing. Okay, so even though I thought, as an undergraduate, just like you here today, that art making and serving as a university professor were intertwined in everything I needed to know about understanding my passions, luckily, I found out that was not the whole story. Our passions become known to us in many different ways and forms over time. They continue to manifest themselves to us throughout this adventure of life. So then, 41 years ago, we moved to Wyoming right out of grad school and started teaching in a community college. I was working on my doctorate at the time, and we both really wanted to be either close to or in the mountains, another passion, and here we are in Flagstaff. That's pretty wonderful. And we were sure that upon the completion of my dissertation, we would be making application to teach in a university. But you know what happened instead? I discovered an incredible passion for the mission of the community college and for the students we serve. I chose not to apply to teach at a university when I completed my doctorate, and I never looked back. Einstein said, "I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious." And ultimately, he used that special talent to make amazing contributions to the world we live in. So I disagree with him a little bit. I think being passionately curious is an amazing talent. I don't believe finding your passion means that you immediately know right now the specific job you want to do for the rest of your life. How wonderful it is instead that life is like a huge jigsaw puzzle that we keep exploring and creating all along the way as we discover new passions that we never considered before. And with each new passion discovered, we can determine how any one of them might guide us into an amazing lifetime of adventure and service to others. So, what passion is it in the course of my life that led me to become a community college president? Certainly when I was in your place today, graduating, I never dreamed and never considered, and if anybody had asked me if I wanted to be a college president, I'm sure I would have said absolutely not. I wanted to make art. I wanted to work with students. I wanted to help students explore and discover. But there is something I think that did ultimately lead me to this path. Early on, when I was really little, I had a passion for ensuring that people everywhere have the opportunity to understand what I think they need to know and why they need to know it. My mother tells me that at the age of 4, when I could not get all of my siblings, who were all older than I am, and they all became attorneys because they really liked to argue, their passion, not mine. But she says, when I could not get them to listen to me, I would pick up my little rocking chair and try to hit them over the head with it. And the reason for that is because I had something important that I thought they needed to know. When I was in the first grade, there were times when I would climb up on my desk, literally, and forcefully tell everyone in the class things that I thought they needed to know. And now, I have a passion for ensuring that I help people understand what they need to know about the community college. And now, most specifically, Coconino Community College. And because of this passion, I will talk to you incessantly about our amazing students and the amazing faculty and staff who choose to serve at community colleges. Okay, I don't have a desk to climb on right now, but since this is my speech, I'm going to tell you some things I think you really need to know, okay? And we're going to start, there'll be 5 specific things. When we'll start with number 1. Einstein said it is important to foster individuality for only the individual can produce new ideas. Colleen says, continue to find your many unique passions throughout life. That's what makes you unique and discover amazing things. Einstein said the value of a college education is not the learning of many facts, but the training of the mind to think. Never stop questioning and seeking to understand your passions. That's from Colleen. That's how you keep learning and growing. Einstein said, only a life lived for others is worthwhile. Things can change in a heartbeat, as we have found during this pandemic. Open your eyes and your heart. This is Colleen. Open your eyes and your heart to all of your passions, especially those that encourage you to help others. Einstein said, our task must be to free ourselves from this prison by widening our circle of compassion, to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature in its beauty. Colleen says, define and create a new reality, a new beginning. Get rid of old preconceived barriers and limitations so that you can embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature with compassion. Okay, number 5, we're almost through. Einstein said, the ideals which have guided my way and time after time have given me the energy to face life have been kindness, beauty, and truth. Did you know Einstein said that? This amazing scientist, you know? He was also an amazing musician. You may not know that. So Colleen says, please let kindness, beauty, and truth lead you as you go forward. We need you to take us through this pandemic into the future. We need that. We desperately need you to climb up on your virtual desk and tell everyone what you need them to know and understand about this world we live in. We need you to share your truth with both passion and compassion. So I have learned as a community college president, I can't throw chairs, so I haven't thrown a chair in a long, long time. I encourage you not to throw chairs, but instead, take a deep breath. Your next adventure starts now, you know, and when I say we desperately need you to move us forward and to create a whole new way of living and working and being in this world because of this pandemic that's made us feel like we're in prison for a couple of years, I'm very sincere about that. I mean that. So please know we are counting on you to make this world a better place. Congratulations, have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Dr. President Colleen Smith, for sharing your remarks with our graduates and guests, and for being a part of our celebration today. Before we begin the conferring of the degrees, I want to take a moment to recognize NAU students who have achieved the highest level of academic success during their time here. Many of our doctoral and master's degree recipients are graduating with distinction. Doctoral and master's degree candidates who are graduating with distinction, please rise and be recognized. Please be seated. Many of our bachelor's degree recipients have also earned academic honors. Will all students who are graduating summa cum laude, magna cum laude, cum laude, members of the National Honor Society Phi Kappa Phi, and those who have completed the Honors College requirements, please rise and be recognized. Please be seated. NAU takes pride in how our community welcomes and supports those who have served or are currently serving our country. Our commitment to veterans and their success has NAU ranked as one of the top universities serving military veterans. Our nation enjoys its many freedoms because of the sacrifices of our armed forces. Several of our graduates today are veterans or current members of the military, and others are here with us to celebrate our graduates. Would all veterans, active military members, and those in ROTC programs, including those in our audience, please rise so that we may acknowledge your service. We have many graduates today who are trailblazers, first in their families to earn a college degree, forging a new path and a bold, boundless future. NAU has long been recognized as a leader in supporting our first-generation students. We applaud the accomplishments of our first-generation graduates. Would all first-generation students who are earning their degree today please rise so that we may acknowledge your accomplishment? Please be seated. Candidates, President Cruz Rivera will now begin the conferring of the doctoral, master's, and bachelor's degrees. I call upon Mary Beth Watwood, Dean of the Graduate College, to present the candidates for the doctoral degree.
Good morning. In every field, leaders with in-depth knowledge and expertise determine the direction and pace of progress. They advance the professions that we all depend on, especially in times of extraordinary challenge and change. As we launch the careers of NAU graduates from across the disciplines, we not only celebrate their accomplishments, but we also rely on them to provide the forward-thinking and energetic leadership needed to address our most pressing needs in Arizona and across the globe. Doctoral candidates will be accompanied on stage by their college deans and also by their faculty mentors who will perform the traditional hooding. The unique bond between a mentor and a doctoral student lasts a lifetime. Mentors feel tremendous pride for their doctoral graduates, and so they share in this special recognition. The truth is, our NAU doctoral recipients joined us as students, but today we proudly launch them as colleagues. Candidates earning the Doctor of Philosophy from the College of Engineering, Informatics, and Applied Sciences, in Bioengineering, and Informatics and Computing, please rise and remain standing for the conferring of your degree. President Cruz Rivera, it is my distinct honor to present all candidates for the doctoral degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Arizona Board of Regents, on recommendation of the faculty of Northern Arizona University, I hereby confer upon each of you the Doctor of Philosophy degree, and welcome you to the community of scholars with all its rights, honors, privileges, and obligations. Please accept our warmest congratulations.
We are delighted to be back in person for this spring commencement. In an effort to keep everyone as safe and healthy as possible, we are asking that participants refrain from shaking hands. Marshals, please bring all doctoral candidates forward. Sari Asiri and mentor Slava Fofanov. Sorry. Mohammed Mohammadi and mentor Slava Fofanov. Greg Orakoff and mentor Zachary F. Lerner.
Let's please give another big round of applause to our doctoral degree recipients.
President Cruz Rivera, we will now begin conferring degrees to those candidates earning the master's degrees. For the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Dean Lori Poloni Staudinger.
Candidates earning a master's degree from the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, please rise. President Cruz Rivera, it is with great pride that I present the candidates earning a master's degree in anthropology, anthropology research, applied criminology, applied geospatial sciences, applied sociology, communication, parks and recreation management, political science, psychological sciences, public administration, social work advanced standing, and sustainable communities from the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Candidates, please be seated.
For the College of Engineering, Informatics, and Applied Sciences, Dean Andy Wang.
Candidates earning a master's degree from the College of Engineering, Informatics, and Computers and Applied Sciences, please rise. President Cruz Rivera, it's with great pride and enthusiasm that I present to you the candidates earning a master's degree in civil engineering, computer science, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, environmental engineering, and informatics from the College of Engineering, Informatics, and Computer Science. Candidates, please be seated.
Will all master's candidates please rise? President Cruz Rivera, I am so proud to present these candidates for their master's degrees.
Candidates, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Arizona Board of Regents, on recommendation of the faculty of Northern Arizona University, I hereby confer upon each of you the master's degree and welcome you to the community of scholars with all its rights, honors, privileges, and obligations. Please accept our warmest congratulations.
Candidates, please be seated. Marshals, please bring all master's candidates forward to be recognized. Please do continue to refrain from shaking hands.
That's where it was yesterday anyway.
Balaji Changdukamar.
Sarah Leone.
Yue Zhang.
Allison Hudson.
Viveka Chintapalli.
Rachel Tessar.
Bindu Madani Tondadli.
Isabel Ellis.
Saran Kota.
Tiara Patterson.
Sai Bharadwaj Chikoti.
Michael Abramson III.
Michael Edermundan Singha.
Chui Lin Wright.
Juris Tan.
Tara Glaus.
Hope Elaine Williams.
Lazarus Malin.
Sean Vadin.
Mallory Wadley.
Thomas Michael Pomeroy Jr.
Ariana Tapia.
Kyle Wan Jewell.
Nicole Myers.
Jonathan Lee Wheeler.
Myra Johnson.
Alyssa Juliet Stenberg.
London Gonzalez.
Sarah Rezit.
Fifiling Yanez.
Christopher Keefe.
Paulinda Johnson.
Jacob Kaufman.
Jessica Ortega.
Frederick Vidal Gansel.
Edward Soto III.
Nicole Bolchek.
Margarita Kayla. Melanie Paytosh. Marissa Mares. Farah Sosi. Nicole Sproul. Claire Halligan. Angeline Chase. David Harmon. Charlene Zeman Spurl. Brian Medina. Hannah McLean. Sarah Sprague. Charlie Pollard. Brianna Neblina. Rikayla Scholl. Sarah Burnham. Emery Ludden. Jose Alace. Addison Royer. Nina Schmoling. Claire Groves. Emma Moroshek. Jocelyn Robles, Perla Palomares, Honora Bierman, Juliana Almanza, Meredith Dunlop Starrett, Elizabeth Schlangen, Raven Munoz, Brooklyn Ricones, Anthony Sweeney, William Cannon, Jordan Lee, Rio Prorock, Scott Gardner, Megan Kennedy, Jessica Husted, Lauren Orndorff, Samantha Woodside, Cherise Natani, Nyaha Win,
Let's please give another big round of applause to our master's degree recipients.
President Cruz Rivera, we now come to the part of the program for the conferring of the degrees to those candidates who have completed their studies leading to the bachelor's degree. For the College of Engineering, Informatics, and Applied Sciences, Dean Andy Wang.
Candidates earning a bachelor degree from the College of Engineering, Informatics, and Applied Sciences, please rise. President Cruz Rivera, I'm honored to present to you the candidates from the bachelor degree in Applied Computer Science, Civil Engineering, Computer Engineering, Computer Science, Construction Management, Cybersecurity, Electrical Engineering, Environmental Engineering, Informatics, Mechanical Engineering, Multidisciplinary Engineering, Physics and Astrophysics, and Secondary Education Physics. Candidates, please be seated.
For the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Dean Lori Poloni Stottinger.
Candidates earning a bachelor's degree from the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, please rise. President Cruz Rivera, I am so proud to present to you the candidates for the bachelor's degree in advertising, anthropology, applied indigenous studies, communication studies, creative media and film, criminology and criminal justice, geographic science and community planning, Indian country criminal justice, interdisciplinary studies criminal justice, international affairs, journalism and political science, Parks and Recreation Management, Photography, Political Science, Psychological Sciences, Psychology, Public Relations, Social Work, Sociology, Strategic Communication, University Studies, Visual Communication, and Women and Gender Studies. Candidates, please be seated.
Will all bachelor's degree candidates please rise? President Cruz Rivera, I am deeply honored and so proud to present these candidates for their appropriate degrees.
Thank you, Provost Pugliese. I must say that this is the third of 4 graduation ceremonies we have over the last 48 hours, and my wife, Rima Brusi, and I feel very much at home. I am an electrical engineer. She's a professor of anthropology. So electrical engineering, say hi. Anthropology? All right. So to all of you, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Arizona Board of Regents, on the recommendation of the faculty of Northern Arizona University, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate bachelor's degree and admit you to the fellowship of educated individuals with all its rights, honors, privileges, and obligations. Please accept our warmest congratulations.
Candidates, please be seated. Marshals, please bring our bachelor's degree candidates forward to be recognized. And again, we ask that people refrain from shaking hands. Thank you.
There's the bar.
Trent Gayer,
Jenna Barella,
Hayden Pawanka,
Lily Barira,
Brenton Wasserman,
Joletta Henry,
Wensley Sonamaker,
Alex Mason,
Emily Pye,
Logan Johnson,
Kirsten Ligon,
Morley Rossi,
Brian Varela,
Brenna Dosnowski,
Shane Cupp,
Brianne Glynn,
Hope Wetstein,
Ann Tamarkin,
Amanda Radke,
Taya Kaplan,
Lonnie Dowsand,
Kylie Fisher,
Manuel Guerrero,
Maxwell Benning,
Samantha Reisenauer,
Samantha Urotia,
Janelle Gonzalez,
Ashley Maslargo,
Gordon Hageman,
McKenna Caballo,
Patrick Hearn,
Jason Bellar,
Caitlin Ronnie Muller,
Daniel Lucero,
Madeline Klein,
Victor Artiga,
Thomas Schultz,
Jessica James,
Bo Prince,
Natalie Solis,
Alex Lara,
Hector Campos,
Sohaib Shami,
Ariana Martinez,
Abdullah Wahab Abdallah,
Caleb Brown,
Manuel Lopez Jr.,
Samantha Dominguez,
Karina Mirlis,
Matthew Esparza,
Josue Valencia Segura,
Megan Hadap,
McKenna Hughes,
Madeline Tribbett,
Mary Kaiser,
Abigail Lewis,
Eric Ortiz,
Joan Warner,
Scott Sally,
Trevor Curtin,
Noah Garcia,
Kyle Austria,
Andrew Sanchez,
Ryan Valley,
Cade Larson,
Zachary Hansen,
Thomas Himpelman,
Matthew Cooley,
Jeanette Hernandez,
Beverly Larson,
Jacob Morale,
Liliana Parakis,
Megan Donnelly,
Desiree Dyer,
Kylie Hemley,
Jaward Auramis,
Rebecca King,
Quinn Traficante,
Madeline Herndon,
Angelina Trujillo,
Christian Gunderson,
Cara Webb,
Gabriel Weed,
Seth Alexander,
Clarice Green,
Kristen Burns Agria,
Janetza Miranda,
Emily Guerrero,
Andrew Brimhall,
Amy Alvarez,
Fatma Alankawi,
Bridget Moore,
Daniel Herger,
Shelby O'Connell,
Rachel Sabayan,
Benny Thomas,
Gillian Neville,
Trinity Klepsig,
Isaac Nance,
Taya Dowell,
Hannah Rubino,
Brianna Murphy,
Mallory LaPointe Rakowski,
John Livingston Jr.,
Danielle Haverman,
Liliana Osuna,
Alana Goodell,
Ariana Dominguez,
Sarah Rose George,
Victoria Eniguez,
Kristen Tevis,
Eric Amendi,
Pedro Damian Camacho,
Matthew Mortensen,
Emily Henderson,
Brianna Zerflu,
Jenna McCaffrey,
Alexandra Didion,
Joshua Ochoa,
Carlos Ibarra,
Mohammed Ayasari,
Jacob Moffo,
Logan Galaga,
Michael Rivera,
Hunter Cassins,
Lauren McDonald,
Stephen Procaccio,
Hunter Keir,
Cole Robertson,
Emma Cole,
Eric Moore,
Zoe Lambiasi,
Alexa Rosenthal,
Michael Wagner,
Hannah Thielen,
Alec Garcia,
Darren Chahoki,
Connor Rock,
Preston Maddox,
Gordon Fletcher,
Zach Flahart,
Shannon Long,
Thomas Hayes,
Erica Wright,
Brianna Caitlin Keener,
Drew Niklowski,
Daniel Lander,
Trevor Skeen,
Braden Myers,
Madison Garcia,
Casey Myers,
Hannah Curtis,
Gage Nichols,
Ellen Ingerick,
Aizen Walsh,
Matthew Islas,
Gregory Ostwinkle,
Callie Clear,
Megan Swayze Hadlick,
Sarah Killian,
Matson Heidemann,
Jennifer Neese,
Andrew Green,
Nathan Boyer,
Cameron Beard,
Javier Garcia,
Taylor Wiseman,
Jacob Cook,
Daisy Chavez,
Amber Murillo,
Connor Cecil,
Micah Stewart,
Jose Cisneros,
Gabrielle Crislip,
Landon Castanola,
Tomer Benheim,
Preston Vandergriff,
Grace Shirey,
John Charles Register,
Jennifer Rojas,
Brianna Caitlin Wheeler,
Alyssa Suggs,
Blake Allen Keener,
Celeste Vidal,
Joseph Michael DeVilbus,
Haley Kao,
Parker David Long,
Margaret Duval,
Jacob Adam Conger,
Rishna Porter,
Jacob Burbo,
Shelby Sifling,
Codeline Gay Bigay,
Abigail Gomez,
Ramon Jesus Burial,
Isela Myers,
Amanda Sabiak,
Fiona Webb,
Jacob Beamer,
Helene Castanero,
Jarrett Barton,
Sadie Dorton,
Ian Gowan,
Alonzo Hollis,
Max Reeves,
Brianna Benson,
Taylor Vincent Grimaldi,
Benjamin Chesney,
Jonathan Andres Quinones.
Ryan Remo.
Taylor Antonio Blea.
Michelson Johnson.
Ryan Runoff.
Bruce Ferguson.
Patrick Bodine.
Adora Hall.
Cade Allen.
Haley Adil.
Joanna Jimenez.
Megan Ryden.
John Sperry.
Jared McNeese.
Matthew Greenslade.
Lyric Williams.
Sean McClure.
Spencer Ross.
Isaac Smith.
Tyrone Marshall Jr.
Luke Nelson.
Jonathan Phoenix.
Shane William O'Neill.
Samuel Northam.
James Owen Murphy.
Haley Spencer.
Michaela Marie Peterson.
Tristan Stotts.
Graham Forbes Burnside.
Tanya Gonzalez.
Haley Elizabeth Iha.
Rita Torres.
Kaylee Lane Lewis.
Kyle Kincaid.
Jesse Carlo Masani Silo. Encarnacion Wells.
Taylor Ali.
Lucas Bradley Johnson.
Taylor Irvin.
Dario Giovanni Di Donato.
Tara Engelmo.
Nathan Collins.
Kyle Van Bell.
Hi Riero.
Bailey Ingersoll.
Corey John Boyce.
Garrett Carlson.
Sharon Tenyas.
Samantha Gonzalez.
Kyle Schuff.
Noemi Russell.
Nathan Stewart.
Blake Bradshaw.
Parker Jenkins.
Michaela Mayo.
Cody Fuse.
Marley Renier.
Anya Alexandrovna Kurichenko Brown.
Aline Vasquez.
Griffin James Brandt.
Sophia Quick.
Octavio Duran Jr.
Haley Cunningham.
Jerry Balker.
Madison Waller.
Benjamin Joseph Pliss.
Candy Olea.
Hector Arturo Medrano.
Maura Johnson.
Alexander Emmanuel Verdine Frieden.
Amber Tejas.
Benjamin Scott Coulter.
Julia Prussia.
Catherine Nelson.
Diana Elliott.
Leah June Blackney.
Malik Henry.
Delaney Segura.
Andrew Stevens.
Andrea Hernandez Limon.
Adam Solis.
Terrell Blackcoat.
Yasmin Corona.
Miwa Hanna Dawidowitz.
Iram Valenzuela.
Matthew Austin Colton.
Gabrielle Chambers.
Justin Taylor Coulter.
Chloe Manina.
Kevin Stephen Lindblom.
Devontae Parker.
Ryan Michael Kidrowski.
Robert Parancola.
Sean Allen Colberna.
Alicia Reyes.
Noah Keys.
Samantha Hemauer.
Michael Bransky.
Molly Creek.
Virgil Sword.
Olivia Dennison.
Alex McClinton.
Gracie Irwin.
Sydney Clark.
Chloe Smith.
Wyatt Evan Clark.
Bo Garcia.
Jonathan Armijo.
Emma Sellers.
Tyler Rodriguez.
Lauren Adams.
Patricia Lester.
Tatum Larkin.
Nicholas Allen Aquavela.
Rachel Suki.
Savannah Monique Allen Obregon.
Kenzie Bremner.
Spencer Jacob Makar.
Trent Miller.
Connor Michael Nolan.
Brendan Moran.
Ryan Aloysius Diney.
Katarina Glasgow.
Brianna Martin.
Heather Sigler.
Cadence Tane Sterling.
Ruby Soto Velasquez.
Jackson Calder Bova.
Sam Avila.
Adam Joseph Winters.
Madison Harsh.
Michael Alexander Flynn.
Jaden Hill.
Adulilia Ponandagupati.
Devin Merton.
Samir Gnangbig.
Rachel Krell.
Caden William Wilford.
Faith Kittleson.
Katrina Diane Kevorkian,
Ezekiel Spencer,
Ethan Shoemaker,
McKenna Larson,
Luke Bruce,
Abigail Klein,
Davis Sims Ray,
Sarah Lane,
Mason Minetti,
Chelsea Hutton,
Ryan Michael Schuster,
Naomi Felix,
Sean Stephen Fuller,
Logan Menseh,
Nazir Al-Blushi,
Christian Otaveras,
Lauren Chase Call,
Devin Mooney,
Gavin Miles Bentley,
Annabelle Bermudez,
Katie Takumi,
Heidi Gutierrez,
Aster Dominique Rich,
Daisy Castaneda,
Susan Addison,
Alicia Christensen,
James Edward Bennett,
Caitlin Simon,
Ron Lee,
Alexandra Denlinger,
Calvin Harper,
Malia Carter,
Matthew Thomas Flanders,
Bethany Phillips,
Sarah Harris,
Miracle Martinez,
Kevin Patrick Kilborn,
Daniela Montoya,
Dakota Battle,
Nia Olmeyer,
Jabril Nathaniel Gay,
Miracle Onyamobi,
Jason William Gaglione,
Isabella Plum,
Matthew Jordan List,
Brendan Downham,
Camden Jack Hartline,
Jesse Ruffin,
Riley Kate Mitchell,
Gabrielle Arsenault,
Peter Joseph Galvin,
Karina Ron,
Samantha Diane Nearing,
Alyssa Schultz,
Ashlia Mia Loy Holloway,
Jennifer Dittmar,
Anton Freeman,
Elizabeth Buckman,
Karina Ananaya,
Valerie Maldonado,
Salvador Galan,
Annabelle Chun,
Elijah Kapuyinanaka, Karina
Jeremiah.
Kalani, Anakalea Buckley,
Jeremiah Caro,
Logan Benke,
Lauren Jersak,
Ricardo G.J. McCrary,
Sophia Hafez,
Jacob Stuck,
Sophia Cerna,
Michael Brian Nelson,
Aiden Culligan,
Daniel Corey Drake,
Anna Maurer,
Joseph William Donovel V,
Ariana Velasco,
Timothy Lance Giroux,
Abigail Dillard,
Maxwell Jacob Weiss,
Ryan Rodriguez,
Thomas Drew Whitney,
Emerald Arnold,
Noah Hunter Baxter,
Aaron Cox,
Ethan Donnelly,
Jaslyn Vasquez,
Emily Ramirez Serrano,
Logan Moores,
Cameron Daly,
April Silva,
Jacob Ryan Kane,
Alyssa Klein,
Mackenzie Clark,
Maeve Mallette,
Daniel Alexander DiCarlo,
Kylie Russell,
Randy Durink,
Jared Carmichael,
Gustavo Miguel Valencia,
Genesis Madeiras,
Vidal Rudy Lee Martinez,
Miracle Malaysias Burgos,
Dylan Woolley,
Natalie Ritchie,
Matthew Regis Namer,
Miriam Jordan,
Andrew James Liddell,
Yasmin Saucedo,
Skylar Walker Hansen,
Sedona Bennett,
Georgia Buchanan,
Abigail Houghton,
Logan O'Donnell,
Sydney Compos,
Nicholas Patrick Nannon,
Ashley Heslop,
Jonathan Daniel Nation,
Henry Delamere,
Ariana Elena Jaramillo,
Keely Cutler,
Ryan Sudea Sasaki,
Melanie Hesland,
Leslie Gurola,
Haley DuPietro,
Carmen Cassandra Montalvo,
Haley Weiss,
Jushin Yu,
Matthew Janik,
Rupon Ja,
Haley Towell,
Sichi Bong,
Danielle Olson,
Jenna Pan Pedro,
Tyler Cook,
Kylie Cook,
Aline Cosio,
Ethan Baranowski,
Tiana Cox,
Taylor Darren Skirvin,
Francis Mitchell,
Ian Ambus,
Alexandra Monk,
Joshua Owen Mello,
Madeline Snyder,
Nicholas Michael Caparuso,
Roxana Negretti,
Jaden Fowler,
Sam Joling,
Jeremy Klein,
Samantha Berner,
Brendan Churchma,
Dennison Morgan,
Gabriel Proctor,
Autumn Cody,
Jonathan White Velasco,
Mackenzie Farrell,
Tung Au,
Zoe Grossman,
Robert Adam Bednarik,
Makila Goring,
Cotter William Taylor,
Kylie Wilcox,
Quinn Nelson,
Dejan Jansen,
William Fuertes,
Latia Thomas,
Diani Barnett Bigham,
Brian Araosa,
Tung Wen,
Bianca Blumig,
Tyler Schwartz,
Bailey Elam,
Andrew Michael Harper,
Kennedy Lopez,
Chase Michael Hughes,
Savannah York,
Darby Lawrence Deegan,
Ashley Harris,
Connor Dane Christensen,
Ariella Espinosa,
Scotland Kyle Weitzel,
Stephanie Morales,
Cheyenne Kaylee Clutter,
Ronald Lopez Jr.,
Christopher James Weber,
Catherine Longo,
Sean Patrick Conlon,
Heather Lewis,
Yaqub Abdul Karim,
Esteban Hasso,
Joshua Patrick Garrett,
Madeline Atlas Smith,
Kayla Iglesias,
Jacinto Casayo,
Carson Michael Pochask,
Lexi Shamadan,
Jacob Rigg Nelson,
Esmeralda Diaz,
Junchen Yin,
Jasmine Brilhart,
Ibrahim Aljarbu,
Emma Tokioka,
Liam Scholl,
Megan Casper,
Olegbek Abdulayev,
Cipriana Tweeton,
Fernando Diaz,
Socorro Ibarra,
Brandon Jester,
Bryce Hurd,
Zachary Koji Nakama,
Dennis Varela III,
Amir Micah Dre Hughes,
Savannah Deblique,
Gary Barria Archenta,
Jacqueline Lane,
Gabrielle Jones,
Marisol Magana,
Autumn Jewel Begay,
Cassandra Clark,
Trevor Gilroy,
James Reed,
Celicia Myers,
Scott Cummings,
Ariana Clea Kelly,
Steve Gibbs,
Lydia Melina Tomasachi,
Aiden Murray,
Natasha Kempton,
Sarah Klein,
Maylee Acosta,
Cameron Montana,
Jocelyn Valenzuela,
Alicia Archibek,
Maxine Martinez,
Natalie Cameron,
Melissa Ruth Villas,
Keely Kelly,
Mackenzie K. Houston,
Chloe Horovitz,
Angelis Belen Avila Arenas,
Josie Cecil,
Amy Uribe,
Dawn Harris,
Clara Rose Goshert,
Courtney Davis,
Morgan Elizabeth Mershon,
Jasmine Thacker,
Jada Olson,
Seth Stinson,
Bria Joe Pilley,
Martin Van Niekirk,
Fernanda Guerra,
Shanti Ryan,
Jocelyn Valley,
Marcus Castro,
Esseline Hagovic,
Jesse Park,
Lingxiao Lau,
Savannah Heller,
Abigail Vertigo Hernandez,
Jordan Anderson,
Angel Chepchumba Sabe,
Adam Montijo Castaños,
Brittany Lucchese,
Larson Sherrill,
Ashley Bradley,
Anna Conklin,
Rebecca Ann Rosenblum,
Kateri Baker,
Alton Lee Sosi,
Celine Francis,
Elena Ethier,
Cassandra Guzman Leon,
Isabella Trujillo,
Melanie Jaramillo Muron,
Taylor Rogers,
Devin Landis,
Samrawet Mogos,
Tiffany Cornelia,
Yasmin Huizenga,
Eliza Estabrook,
Kayla Burns,
Christina Vargas,
Caitlin Gray,
Ashley Harper,
Kyra Vandeveer,
Melody Malusky,
Brenna Elizabeth Epley,
Nicole Pazanowski,
Mayra Ariano Garcia,
Alexis Malave,
Jenna Michelson,
Laura Sanderson,
Bridget Jones,
Sydney Lassen,
Ashlyn Ray Benally,
Madison Kimball,
Alberto Garcia Franco,
Heather Gallegos,
Anthony Fowler,
Madison Heck,
Jeremy Charlie,
Leandra Maris,
Elijah Ray Netsozi,
Emily Lloyd,
Vanessa Urbino Zedesma,
Alexis Kruzinski,
Casey Donahoe,
Annalise Plogman,
Michaela Esperanza Santiago,
Cassandra Eisenhart,
Gabriela Rene Torres,
Emily Melito,
Skylar Cerny,
Vanna Cameron,
Bonita Estes,
Laura Jacobi,
Jade Desiree Ishe,
Celo Gonzalez,
Caitlin Louise Kordowski,
Rebecca Abramson,
Holly Nicole Paul,
Kaylee Martinez,
Chelsea Maria Maldonado,
Ryan Tash,
Caitlin Rose Kelly,
Ashton Wallert,
Amanda King,
Ivy O'Brien,
April King,
Jayla Brown,
Anjanette Tineco Figueroa,
Sonia Cantillo,
Caitlin Rose Hawker,
Javier Godnez,
Kylie Paige Schultz,
Hannah Valley,
Azalea McKnight,
Cooper Smith,
Amanda Villeso,
Liliana Reed,
Haley Provo,
Sydney Pilarski,
Callie Rossello,
Candace Manygoats,
Avery Hansen,
Kelly Dean Crawley,
Haley Rose Christine Hardison,
Gabrielle Anastasasos,
Mary Elizabeth Howell,
Brittany J. Najar,
Caitlin Marie McWilliams,
Bethany Powers,
Catherine Crosby,
Jacob Moorhead,
Erica White,
Kylie Myers,
Lowell Hobson,
Rachel Kaffenbaum,
Ken Frosale,
Samantha Hernandez,
Riley Miller,
Eleanor Fester,
Pablo Alonso Robles,
Sydney Ashton,
Miles Nelson,
Nicole Conchi,
Vanessa Martinez Rivera,
Zachary Taylor,
Amanda Figueroa Andrade,
Julia Cazos,
Elena Garcia,
Kayla Oshita,
Jasmine Aurora Serrano Chavez,
Mallory O'Gaffney,
Esmeralda Diaz,
Mia Corona,
Peyton Alexandra Rivera,
Bridget Bowers,
Sammy Nicole Brashler,
Maxwell Fisher,
Ruby Ann Selvage,
Joshua Harrell,
Labruna Munoz Curesma,
Isabel Garcia,
Haley Dawn Jones,
Kenzie Molera,
Skylar Catherine Gardner,
Connor Cosizar,
Sydney Mason,
David Hayes,
Lauren Bussell,
Rachel Lang,
Breelyn Campbell,
Jacqueline Chain,
Jody Arnold,
Abigail Nelson,
Marina Marie Castro,
Alexandra Brooks,
Olivia Monjade,
Chloe Kennedy,
Delilah Farinas,
Connor Doden,
Chloe Michaela Vaciares,
Jackson Massey,
Crystal Gonzalez,
Trevor Hikes.
Alyssa Stout,
Ryan Binkley.
Caden May Ballarjon,
Kirsten Day.
Ethan Farrell,
Audrey Hansom.
Kayla Rahoman,
Patrick Brubaker.
Samantha Lee Rosenbach,
Lucy Hurlbutt.
Tatiana Patricia B.,
Madison Murata.
Isaac Lorando Pacheco,
Natalie Patrick.
Caitlin Young,
Ethan Hertz.
Cameron Bryant,
Logan Warren.
Lauren Botting,
Cross Swar.
Drake Penny,
Alexandria Vallejo.
Danielle McHughes,
Sedona Riker.
Jaden Short,
Faith Bublitz.
Sarah Fernandez,
Sophie Hansen.
Bailey Kivani,
Jessica Suckman.
Grace Mills Carlson,
Jack Reynolds.
Isaiah Johnson,
Ramsey Cole.
Desiree James,
Alyssa Langley.
Emily Rachel Berrigan,
Hayden Sethkamp.
Jennifer Gonzalez,
Caprison Lincoln Parkweiler.
McKenna McQuarrie,
David Nielsen.
Jessica Kuchenmeister,
Natalie Starr.
Rivini Pereira,
Isabel Madrid.
Sydney Boland,
Skylar Zapernick.
Emily Rainey Paget,
Jack McMillan.
Jessica Monique Sandoval,
Cameron Richardson.
Alyssa Lane,
Dylan Wrightson.
Gavin Spencer Roman,
Matty Volker.
Emily Grace Moon Scoor,
Carlin Bigay.
Tiana Nicole Williams,
Isaac Semmelman.
Callie Evans,
Lauren Gomez.
Sereno Eloisas Cuevas,
Kylie Brennan.
Andrea Rios,
Annabelle Schuler.
Kayla Gildner,
Keoki Yumamoto.
Hannah Ellis,
Sydney Fife.
Catalina Pananuri,
Lindsay Roman.
Kaylee Sikoti,
Jade Luther.
Bailey Lynn Gastineau,
Allison Disbro.
Lexi May Lowen,
Aaron Soto.
Caleb Marcus,
Sergio Del Grande.
Sarah Tasuko Helton,
Sean Clark.
Lauren Mary Lucero,
Charles Stewart.
Andrew James Matthews,
Haley Sorensen.
Justin Kyle Bars,
Caitlin Rodriguez.
Herman Rodriguez,
Lauren Southers.
Rosa Maria Maldonado,
Kristen Chancellor.
Daniel Thomas,
Megan Rushomni.
Miles Allen,
Zoe McShane.
Paul Muratori,
Creighton Kidd.
Mandana Elizabeth Barson,
Jamie Dower.
Austin Michael Weinman,
Jake Arnold.
Hunter McDonald,
Javier Parra.
Michael Richard Blackstone,
Blake Randolph.
Matthew Schaefer,
Lauren Vargas.
Sarah Isaias,
Genevieve Glass.
Marcella Jacobo,
Kirsten Saxton.
Divine Wallace,
Andrea Carpenter.
Samia Hatchett,
Sean Morgan.
Dominic Michael Cortez,
Frank Espinosa.
CJ Dark Knight Parrish,
Joshua Long.
Christopher Rogers,
Cynthia Angulo.
Adrian Iniguez,
Diana Ortega.
Zachary Langley,
Dylan Harris.
James Robert McFeeters Jr.,
Lauren Nagley.
John Stephen Pomeroy III,
Anna Buzon.
William Eldon Carlson,
Akila Eldridge.
Elijah Cole,
Emily Thompson.
Brett Hoover,
Mikhail Cooper.
George Taylor,
Mackenzie Mattia.
Bella Moritz,
Emily Wisniewski.
Nicole Erin Gramley,
Natalie Mitter.
Madeline Grace Roberts,
McKenna George.
Jacqueline Perry Pluckrose,
MJ Heimbach.
Brianne Marie Chitwood,
Caitlin Novak.
Ashley Michelle Cornwell Elise,
Kyson Okamura.
Ryan Cooper,
Cameron McGowan.
Astrid Vieta,
Joseph Burke.
Angelica Pashan,
Jake Figuera.
Lauren Homeyer,
Gavin Reed.
Michaela Freisinger,
Alexis LaDolce.
Ina Manao,
Jenna Dalton.
Ridi Amin,
Max Jordan.
Catherine Haroon,
Matthew Krasolyak.
Melissa Hardin, Elia Irene Chestnut,
Braylee Headley.
Nestor Omar Gonzalez Lopez,
Cassidy Navarrete.
Benjamin Isaac Zavala,
Carla Betancourt.
Abigail Royer,
Celeste Martinez.
Ricardo Israel Calderon,
Charlie Ryan.
Edward Hopkins,
Sonia Leva.
Clayton D'Angelo,
Caitlin Tody.
Bronson Kaipo Kamakonano Aya Okalani, Gonzalez,
Kylie McLaughlin.
Valerie Diana Tafoya Leon,
Michael Graziano.
Stephanie Nicole Cervantes,
Zachary Friesen.
Lauren Walsh,
Allison Smith.
Adam Vojdani,
Stacy Lowe.
Jillian Kiefer,
Caitlin Bernard.
Lauren Lucas,
Natalie Birch.
Emma Rose Barnes,
Alexis Sullivan.
Jacob Marcus Wilson,
Jose Cosilva.
Isabella Silver,
Sarah Keene.
Serenity Ramona Brown,
Melanie Renko.
Sabrina Pettit,
Colin McDonald.
Jordan Jacob Betch,
Justin Circo.
Justin William Hike,
Alexis Settle.
Sydney Tidwell,
Kendall Cochran.
Ron Hunt,
Kaylee Maxwell.
Brenna Settons,
Elena Abram.
Monica Andrea Carrillo,
Jamie Beaumont.
Isley Elise Soner,
Angela Perez.
Madison Fisher,
Christian Tonovos.
Jordan Aguirre,
Tyler Manning.
Francesca Marie Castro,
Eden Marin.
Ezekiel Camacho Jr.,
Caitlin Dickman.
Marin Fox,
Lauren Devine.
Jacob Smith,
Andrea Gutierrez.
Terrell Ford,
Dominic Montez.
Tyler Stewart,
Connor Daniels.
Israel Perez Godinho,
Taylor Holston.
Ryan Joseph Quesada Carmen,
Jessica Stetson.
Eric Balskas,
Adam Potts.
Michael Thomas Milburn,
Aramis Aldrich.
Caitlin Nickerson,
Shelby Beats.
Ashana Rose Johnson,
Madeline Bunier.
Caitlin Kearns,
Carson Jones.
Mandolin Klein Corville,
Zoe DuPont.
Arely Gonzalez,
Katie Elizabeth Austin.
Angel Abraham Rodriguez,
Andrew Moscovella.
Amberlyn Eileen Chacon,
Adriana Moreno.
Madison Lily Vaughn,
Miranda VR.
Bria Mae Christensen,
Natalia Taylor.
Sydney Key Kai Dodohue,
Tatiana Hernandez.
Ethan Van Curry,
Amelia Wells.
Summer Nabulsi,
Key Walsh.
Adrian Celestino Rodriguez,
Levi Parker.
Piper Mitten,
Adrian Blewell,
Hayden Eastman,
Zara Bosch,
Sydney Rose Vanegas,
Victoria Lopez,
Gabriel Walker,
Dawson Peters,
Tomiko Takahashi,
Andrew Zafer Morrison,
Claudia Carolina Glod,
Ryan Van Diest,
Cody Lyon,
Sharon Tralson,
Madison Lee Grosset,
Shelby Pierkowski,
Gabrielle Justice,
Caitlin Gibbons,
Ryan Donovan Dale,
Alejandra Espinosa,
Monica Eileen Arrows,
Madeline Holman,
Amanda Nicole Roman,
Jack Darborn,
Melanie Seema Shams,
Allison Cummings,
Megan Grabowski,
Sean Romo,
Eliza Yvonne Alamio,
Joshua Ostby,
Soleil Victoria Villabando,
Marcos Ramirez,
Maria Ortega,
Adam Stevens,
Ryan Robert Marshall,
Lauren Lumia,
Justin Michael Coakley,
Kieran Gallagher,
Wesley Ito,
Kenneth Anderson,
Mackenzie Kirby,
Dietrich Gamage,
Madison Keir,
Haley Lloyd,
Joseph Noble,
Clayton Thurman,
Evan Hunter,
Tyler Bauman,
Haley Creighton,
Karch Doyle,
Kimberly Paula Rodriguez Sanchez,
Kylie Paulo,
Ayana Desquitado,
Jasmine Upel,
Amethyst Neighbors,
Lauren Laird,
Sterling Michael Lutz,
Sam Breckner,
Haley Pottinger,
Leah Strazabosco,
Tyler Tardy,
Karina North,
Sadie McCormick,
Cameron Sordia,
Tanner Schaefer,
Faith Talavera,
Daryl Jonathan Casinger,
John Schofer,
Sarah Ann Fry,
Riggs Miller,
Charmaine Calvino,
Julio Donoso,
Joselle Adelina Solis,
Andrea Daniela,
Zachary Groper,
Ioana Buenostro,
Thomas Salem,
Angelica Espinosa,
Gianella Zamudio,
Marissa Federico,
Andre Yazdigard Curtis,
Alexis Hernandez,
Tyler Abruzzese,
Jennifer Ibarra,
Elizabeth Vitti,
Sydney Garcia,
Christian Washington,
McKenna Retke,
Matthew Billings,
Omar Barea,
Denise Klock,
Megan Peltz,
Kenya Elise Bassett,
Omar Gonzalez,
Maria Kishimoto,
Mackenzie Brower,
Angela Barnes Ariola,
Brian Burke,
Nashby Olalde,
Aaron Heinrich,
Benjamin Tyler Soper,
Elliot Lavelle,
Nash Reynolds,
Morgan Snow,
Corbin Wright,
Noah Dakin,
John Michael Perry Marconi,
Taylor Morrison,
Eli Chitwood,
Mark Faburi,
Citlali Mendoza Gonzalez,
Daniel Morales III,
Teresa Agube,
Ryan Naiva,
Andrew Mera,
Jose Garcia,
Daniel Cantu,
Joshua Autry,
Rylan Christopher Myram,
Audney Serbasi,
Sebastian Lee Burleson Moffett,
Morgan Lafrat,
Kayleen Marie Young,
Brookel Baker,
Ashley Quintana,
Maureen Lessenfonts,
Sarah Robin Siddons,
Sarah Bachelor,
Alexa Gray Bailey,
Jacqueline Heyer,
Wyatt David Dodds,
Miranda Todd,
Seth Reiner,
Lauren Alvarez.
Mackenzie Alexa Rufrano.
Courtney Bierman.
Colt Dreyer.
Ember Crowley. Nicholas Haratsuka. Mackenzie Baradik. Josna Venkatesh. Megan Riley. Iban Straker Meads. Stephen Pagajo III. Lee Diaz. Norul Jawahir. Tonisha Yazi. Isabella Otat. Mackenzie Jones. Peyton Smith. Nikki Jabala. Lindsay Nava. James Lenzi. Kevin Caliendo. Cooper Lewis. Madeline Atwater. Jessica Esparza. Bailey Adam. Gabrielle Castillo. Elijah Stordor. Jack Holleran. Sierra Wright. Monet Metzger. Bryn DeLauter. Katya Gare. Brianna Healy. Barbara Lounsbury. Eden Smith. Olivia Straka. Carly Logan. Samantha Buscole. Jacob Gardner. Nicholas Taranto. Charles Choate. Leanne Brody. Ryan Sanderson. Brittany Casado. Zachary Steele. Kaylin Fazio. Andrew Bodenstadt. Nicholas Bodenstadt. Isaiah Gutierrez. Erica Bennett. Lane Miller.
Will all bachelor's degree recipients please rise? Tradition has it that until a student earns a baccalaureate degree, the tassel is worn on the right side of the mortarboard. Now that you have earned your degrees, I ask you with the heartfelt applause of all those present here today to move your tassels from right to left. Now, before the bachelor's degree recipients take a seat, I'm going to ask all students that are graduating today to stand. No, everyone stand. Thank you. Because I need to capture this moment, I want all of you to sort of move a little bit or lean towards the middle and give me a second while I position myself in the middle of the stage and take a selfie with you. Now, please be seated. After 2 years of having our lives disrupted by a global pandemic in ways small and large, it is an understatement to express how beautiful and uplifting the scene unfolding before us here today is. It is quite a sight to behold and quite a moment to take in, because at this time and in this place, it is all about the NAU class of 2022. It is also about the faculty who showed them the opportunities they could seize, the staff who supported them as they navigated the collegiate experience, the family and friends who never for a minute doubted that this time would come, the alumni who will, by the end of this ceremony, eagerly embrace you, our graduates who today will have earned the right to call themselves lumberjacks for life. Class of 22, it is your time, and we couldn't be happier to acknowledge that you have arrived, because we need you. We need your knowledge and passion to act on behalf of a more sustainable world. We need your talent and energy to propel our communities to a higher level of communion. And we need your idealism and humanity to drive the actions that will lead us to a more inclusive and just society. And the good news is that we know you're ready for this, your time, because NAU's 122-year legacy of leadership tells us that the minute you step out of this venue, degree in hand, your lessons learned and experiences lived as lumberjacks will empower you to help eradicate health disparities, eliminate educational inequities, secure environmental justice, promote civil engagement, and bring the joy of art into the world. And in so doing, you will build a better future for us all. Yes, class of 2022, this moment is yours, and this is unequivocally your time. As for all of us here today, all I can say is that we stand in awe of who you are, what you've done, where you're headed, and what you will accomplish as you build on what you have learned from, experienced at, and contributed to your alma mater, Northern Arizona University. Now, there's just one more thing that needs to be said, and I hope that we say it together on the count of 3, and that is a go Jacks, so that we can hit the road with good luck. So please rise, and let's say it together on 3. 1, 2, 3. The NAU Highlanders will now lead us in the singing of the alma mater. I ask that all Northern Arizona University alumni, including our former students present today, as well as those that are accompanying us, please rise and join our new graduates, faculty, and staff in the singing of our alma mater. The words of the alma mater are displayed on the video screens. In closing, congratulations to all our new graduates. On behalf of the entire university, I extend a warm welcome, former students, to the alumni family of Northern Arizona University. Go!
Thank you to our distinguished guests and all the family and friends gathered here for coming to share this special occasion. Will the new Northern Arizona University alumni please remain in place until the platform party has exited? You will then join a formal recessional led by the marshals. Friends and family in the stands, please remain at your seats until our graduates have fully exited. For our family, friends, and guests currently standing up on the concourse of the Sky Dome, please exit the Sky Dome now. We need to clear the pathway for our graduates to be able to exit the building efficiently. So if you're on the concourse, we ask that you please exit the building now. Family and friends, again, wait until our graduates have fully exited, then please meet them outside the Sky Dome. Our Faculty Senate President will now retrieve the symbolic mace as we conclude this celebration. Thank you.